Love the questions.
Nice. I'm glad. If you hated them, the rest of this would go really long for you.
That would be difficult.
Oh my God. That's great.
It's a book about gnomes. It's everything you need to know about gnomes.
Literal everything. Book about gnomes? Like even like the
Can I ask a weird question? How many pages are in that book?
Like how they make their food and what food they eat. Oh, how many pages?
What?
Let's see. Yeah. Let me see. It's pretty thick. That's what she said. Let's see. Like 300 something. Oh my God, it's not numbered.
There's a lot of pages in the gnome book. You know why? Because the knowledge of gnomes can't be quantified by things like numbers. So
you can't count. Yeah.
I agree. You're right.
If you want, we've got all night. Go ahead and start counting.
Yeah. Go ahead. Each page counts at 2 because there's a front and a back.
Bigot! Bigot is my podcast! Bigot! Bigot is my... Bigot! Bigot is my podcast! Bigot! Bigot is my...
Hi. Welcome to Bacon is My Podcast, the podcast that lets you know. Well, it doesn't really let you know anything. We're not that good, but we do ask you, what is it that makes your life a little bit better? What is your bacon? What is the thing that makes your daily your daily entree a little bit more enjoyable?
Yes.
Every day is an entree.
Agreed.
What can we sprinkle on that to make it a little better?
Indubitably.
Let us sprinkle on your entree.
What?
No?
No.
Speaking of sprinkling on your entree, keep your beans clean with Manscaped.
Yes. And Manscaped is getting into all sorts of different things now. But one of the awesome things that they've been for a little while is this little doodad right here. It's called the Weed Whacker. And what the Weed Whacker is it's a nose and ear hair trimmer.
Yeah.
And so, funny enough, a couple days ago, kids were asking me what certain things in my drawer were.
Okay.
And, I keep the Manscaped lawnmower in a bag separate, so it's not like out there for everybody to see.
It's not by like the vibrating cock ring.
Exactly.
Right.
But
because that'd be a weird
The
answer.
Weed Whacker was there, and they're like, "Dad, what's that? Why do you have that in your?" And I said, "Because when you get old,
it whacks my weeds, kids."
It when you get old, the old people get the nose hairs.
Now I spent a long time just
plucking,
just grabbing them, and
eyes all
out.
watery,
just ripping them out, hardcore.
Yeah, that's I feel it. I feel the eye watering.
It's terrible.
It's the worst.
It's a bad.
It is the worst. Don't do that. Get the Weed Whacker, and keep yourself clean. Get the Lawnmower 4.0. Keep your nuts clean. Keep your body clean. It's waterproof. It's got an LED light so you can see the undercarriage. Super important to see the undercarriage.
You can shave your beanbag in the dark
if you want to, and it's also waterproof.
Don't do it in the dark in the shower.
Right. Exactly.
Who doesn't want to do that?
Exactly. Also, one of our favorite things, and if you've seen us live, if you've come and hung out with us, we're going to give you a crop mop because that is one of our favorite products from Manscaped.
I think that might be my favorite product from Manscaped.
It is. It's mine. It's mine too. And that's why I give it out to everybody that we meet.
I've been using it. I've been shaving my nuts for a long time since high school, but the lawnmower is great and I use it all the time and it's perfect. I love it. But honestly, the wipes I've used more than I use anything else, and it's not even like a hey, Manscaped is sponsoring us type thing. Literally, man, like in the summertime, if you're at work or whatever you're doing, in the middle of the day, you start to feel a little bit like sometimes when I used to work at a restaurant, oh man, you get the swamp ass. It's terrible. Absolutely awful. I don't do that now because I'm sitting most of the time.
Right.
But still, like middle of the day, man, you just give yourself a little undercarriage wipe. Little wipe. Little white man, it feels good.
You're
Make
always
yourself feel
prepared.
good.
You feel good. I want to give a big shout out to our rep, Sam. He's the fucking man.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
So he is awesome. Support Sam. Sam's a good dude, and support the podcast. Go to manscaped.com. Use the promo code BaconPod. Get 20% off your order and free shipping.
Sam's on salary, so he doesn't need support.
You don't know that. He's
but
a
like
sales
we
guy.
do. Like we're not on salary. We don't make anything.
I think it supports Sam too.
Well, either way, Sam helps support us only if people buy things. So that's why we're doing it. It's a shameless promotion. But the only things that we have on the show are things that we actually use. So yes, we use Manscaped. Yes, we use the crop mop. Yes, we grill with Grill Your Ass Off. We use their seasonings. Yes, we do drink Wild Bills. I haven't in a while. I got to, but a lot of our listeners have been sending in some really cool like drink. Things that they've created, drink creations.
Orange drinks, yeah. Check out our Instagram
Keep those
coming in because we love that,
which is pretty awesome.
Dude, garlic peanuts, amazing.
Oh yeah, excellent.
Podex, we'll tell you a little bit more about them later on in the show. We've got a whole segment dedicated to them. Go to those websites, use the promo code BACON, get 10% off, except for Drill Your Ass Off because they wanted to up the ante and they were like, you know what, 15% off your entire order. And now we need to talk about our new sponsor, who is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
and I
smell like them currently in my
face. Me too. Let me smell. Oh, it's so minty.
Yeah,
it's so minty.
Yours isn't really minty.
No, it's not minty.
No, but it's fresh.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mythical Beards. Mythical Beards, if they're good enough for Mick Foley, the hardcore legend Mick Foley, they're damn sure good enough for us.
Check out this logo on this hoodie.
It's a Minotaur. It's a fucking Minotaur.
Yeah.
Go to their website, mythicalbeards.com. Use the promo code BACON15. Get 15% off.
I was told recently that we should cut down on the time we spend on our
This was like 10 minutes.
At the beginning of our show, and we have just gotten longer and longer and longer. So all I want to say to that is, do you like our shirts?
Yeah.
Do you like our shirts?
Wait. Mine's got a back, too.
Yours does have a back, too. Yeah. If you're not quite hardcore enough for New York hardcore, you still are hardcore enough for Bacon Is My Podcast hardcore.
Indeed.
Or more bacon, which only makes everything better. You know what I mean? So you can get both of these shirts at baconismypodcast.com. Check out our merch section. And check it out.
Yeah.
We'll talk about more later. I mean, this is enough promo.
Yeah.
Tiny Ghosts is the band we have on today.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun.
They were a lot of fun.
They were good sports.
Yes.
Their music is great. If you need something a little different, like, man, you know me. I love my metal. I love my metal. I love my, all that kind of stuff. My rock. But this is a lot of fun. It's a little different. And Eric,
Dream
the guitar
pop.
player, it's Dream Pop.
Dream Pop. I just love that.
Yeah.
Can we make a Dream Pop metal song?
Yeah. Why not?
Let's do that. Let's try and do that. Let's be influenced by Tiny Ghosts. You guys should go check them out online now to hear them so that you can hear what we're going to try and base our Dream Pop metal song on.
Yes.
We're going to take kind of what they do and then kind of what Rivals do and then make it more metal.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
So listen to that first.
Go listen to that first and then listen to this interview because we don't talk a whole lot about.
Well, yeah, it's not about their band. We just talk about.
They are great people.
We just
They're
hang out
really
and get
cool
to know some
people,
cool people.
From Charlotte and Brooklyn, respectively, right now, currently. And you know what? We've talked a lot. We should probably let's get into it.
Yeah, let's go. When?
Now. You're back on this now, huh?
Now.
Fucking guy. Mm-hmm. Now. Welcome, everybody. Smooth like butter.
I love it. Smooth, yeah.
I'm so happy that I have my post-COVID voice.
Your voice back?
Throat back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no better than it was, but it feels better.
It's smooth, man. That's why they call you Mikey Hellmans, because you're smooth like mayonnaise.
Hellmans is
I got a fun mayonnaise story.
But
before we get to that,
stories? All right.
Yeah, especially when it doesn't happen to you. But today we have actually an interview that we were supposed to do like a couple of months ago, and then stuff got a little wacky. We had to change schedules and all that kind of stuff. And now, after rescheduling like 2 or 3 times, we finally have dream pop band Tiny Ghosts with us. What's going on, guys?
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Don't you like that second intro as if we left and then came back?
Completely different day.
That's great.
That's where the magic happens.
Just in case nobody checked out the What's Your Bacon in 7 questions,
Right.
go do that now. But guys, just introduce yourselves real quick, so that everybody knows. If they're not watching, they can hear you.
Right.
And
Once
they know
again, who are we?
Hi, I'm Dayan, and I do vocals for Tiny Ghosts.
And I am Eric, and I play guitar and do our music production.
It's awesome. It's
Nice.
awesome. I'm super excited that we finally get this going today, because it's been a long time in the making, and now like what I usually do is the week leading up to our shows, I'll do some deep dive kind of stuff. What the easiest way to do it is by podcasts, right? Because I can work, I can do my notes, my show notes, stuff like that.
Yes, I do it day of. He does it the week of. I'm like day of. I need it fresh. Last minute.
But I found that the only podcast that you guys really did for Tiny Ghosts, we'll get into other podcasts because there is a story about that,
Right.
but was in Spanish.
Yes.
And that didn't help me at all.
Oh yeah.
So I'm super glad that so it was like now I have to read, and
Right.
before we started the cameras rolling, we all know how I do with the reading. Not great. So
Yes. Thank you for coming on later, Diane. So you weren't called Dana or Dylan. Because
well, no, autocorrected to Dylan.
Mike notoriously gets names wrong.
Yeah. But
It's okay. It's okay.
but what's really cool is you guys met in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm pretty familiar with the area, at a punk venue.
At an AFI show.
At an AFI show. What venue was it that you guys met at?
Tremont.
It was Tremont Music Hall.
Okay.
Now, how did you guys
rest
meet?
in peace?
What was it? What brought
How
you
do you-
together that night? What was it that like we're gonna be friends?
How do
with
you
this person?
especially I know you guys got together and because of your love of AFI and stuff, but you go to a show and obviously everybody loves AFI if they're there,
Right.
but what made you guys connect somehow?
What year was that show, Diane? What grade were we in?
10th grade, I believe it was 2002.
2002.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
How
like almost 20 years.
Yeah, I don't know. So we went to the same high school. There wasn't a really big group of people into that type of music or whatever. And I think we had known each other. I played on soccer team with your older brother, and we just saw each other around school and stuff. But then we noticed the huge line, going down the line, oh, there's Diane, I know her. And I was somebody I knew at school, went there. And then I don't know when our small business class was or whatever, but we eventually
It was in 12th grade. It was in 12th grade. We didn't start actually becoming friends until 12th grade. So we always saw each other in the hallways and wanted to be friends, but we didn't know exactly how to do that because we didn't have any classes together. But then finally, it was our last chance when we had small business or something, business class together.
Miss Caldwell. Oh yeah.
And so that's how we started talking and becoming friends and trading music and all that stuff. So it was fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, we were actually in Charlotte Well, this past summer, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
And we went to, was it the community theater?
Community theater.
It's in
Oh
Noda.
yeah.
We went.
I live right by there.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Love the area. That restaurant we went to was
a restaurant
awesome.
that was great. We went to a little like outdoor kind of bar type thing.
Billy Jack Shack,
Billy
probably.
Jack, yeah.
Yes, that was it. And it was delicious.
We had a couple beverages there.
And then we went to go see Seven Dust.
Yeah.
And hung out with
Seven Dust. Wow.
Our former guests, our buddies over in Deep Fall.
Mm-hmm.
They had opened for Seven Dust that night, so we got to hang out with them, and it was a good time.
We met them that
day. We
did an episode with them that day, and then it was like, oh, we're doing the Seven Dust show later. Like, we will see you there.
Yeah.
They played at Neighborhood Theater.
Neighborhood Theater. That was
Neighborhood Theater.
Yeah, that's right there. Cool.
That's a really cool
awesome.
theater.
It was a really cool.
I loved that venue.
It's been around forever. It's an amazing venue. Like, and somebody like, I don't know, like you would think like big acts like come there, and it's kind of like it can be like pretty intimate. So it's a cool place.
Mm-hmm.
I just found it odd that I felt like I was standing on like a 60-degree angle the entire time.
It did feel weird.
The more I drank, I was like, I'm really leaning here.
You felt like the Smooth Criminal video where you were just kind of like this.
Which is great because I often would like to feel like I'm in the Smooth Criminal video.
Well, of course, of course. Dayan, what brought you up to New York?
Mostly like work. You know, there's a lot of like opportunities here for creative people, and I've always wanted to like live in the city, so decided to do that. It was either that or Austin, Texas, because Austin was really cool too. It still is.
Yeah.
But I just kind of wanted to get out of Texas, and it was my time to depart Texas and go to New York, because I lived in Dallas for 2 years, so I forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Cool.
But I like it here. It's cool.
So you're in New York now? This is where you currently live? Okay, cool.
Brooklyn, baby.
Well, yes. I didn't know. Like, I saw. Like I said, we while looking, it's like she recently moved. Then I'm like, wait, no, that was 2015. And then it was like, then she's here. And I'm like, but I don't know the date on that. I don't know the date on that. I kind of lost myself looking through the Duclaw page. I was looking at all your illustrative art because you are a graphic designer, a visual artist, web design, UX, all that kind of stuff that you've done. So I kind of got lost in that type of thing because I do a little bit of that when necessary. Like, was that something that you kind of always were doing, or were you like, I know for me, once I got in a band, I was like, oh, cool, I'm a singer-songwriter. And it's like, cool, do you know how to do web design and graphic design and t-shirt design and this too? Because that's what you have to do. I'm like, oh, I have to do all these other things now. Or did you like find yourself falling into those things as you were trying to just do things as an artist? Or did you have like a arrow pointed at something that you were going for?
I feel like I've always wanted to do something in the creative industry just because I like to draw a lot. You know, I mean, in a perfect world, I would be working at Pixar or something, you know, but
right. Okay.
But I mean, no, like I went to community college for like advertisement or whatnot. And it was basically just a bunch of like graphic design classes and illustration and like graphic arts at a community college in Charlotte, which is called Central Piedmont, and hopefully some of your viewers know.
CPCC.
Yeah, woo woo. But yeah, it's a good school, you know. And yeah, so I've been doing it for 10 plus years now. So it's I enjoy doing it. It pays the bills, but it also funds my hobbies.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Well, to be able to fund your hobbies with something that's also artistic is like the dream for a lot of people. You know what I mean? So I think that's super cool. That's one of the things, and your illustrative style is very cool, and it's very like, that's why I brought up the gnomes too, and what the gnome thing, because I found that whole gnome thing of yours, and
Those are
There's
really,
a lot of cool
really
stuff in there.
old.
Well,
those are really old.
that was definitely very. But I mean, how do you update gnomes? I mean, you can
They're
really draw
timeless.
them one way. You know?
Gnomes are timeless.
They are timeless.
Yes,
They're a timeless
yes,
thing.
but you are in the design industry as well. You do it, so you know. You look at some of your designs from 5 years ago, and you're like, I could do this so much better, right?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
You're always like evolving, like your style. So you know what? Maybe I'll just make a gnome picture for you guys later, because I'm really starting to like have a gnome awakening again.
I would love that. That will go right there.
Yes, we'll get a canvas of it of some sort. Yeah.
This is my poor. I ripped off Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nice.
That I made for the show.
Dude, we don't want the mouse coming after us. Relax.
It's I mean, it's not done as well. It's a rip. It's you know what? Obviously influenced by.
Heavily influenced.
I am always influenced by Guardians of the Galaxy and the Devil. Those are my influences.
Now, Eric, so you know, Dayan was talking about listening back to your old stuff and like going, oh well, I could do so much better and stuff. You do the production for Tiny Ghosts. Is production something that has always interested you, or I know, like, you know, you've been in bands, you were very heavily involved in like the hardcore and punk scene in the past, metal. Is that something that you kind of picked up? Because I mean, I know for me personally, I was kind of in that era of that switchover where it was like, okay, you want a record deal, and then it's like, well, you know, the record companies don't give you any money and they don't do anything for you.
Kind of blow.
It's like, also, I can get an interface for $300 and I can record on my own. So like, you kind of fell in that same timeline as I did. So is that something that you've always done for a while, or is that something you just picked up out of necessity?
Mostly out of necessity. I think, you know, I started, it really started, like, I have this idea in my head, and how do I get it out in a way that it like makes sense to people, right? So like, the way I always wrote, like even in high school, before I joined any touring bands or anything, it was like, okay, I have this idea for a song, and like, what is the way that I can like capture it? And it's like, at first it was making like the shittiest demos you can make, right?
Tascam, baby, Tascam.
Like just doing that, because I'm not a singer. I do not have a voice. And so that was like something I could do, and like the more I did it, like the better you get at getting that idea out of your head. So at first it feels like you have like your hands tied behind your back and you're trying to make something happen and it just can't come out. And then like the more you do it, it gets kind of addictive, right? And then you hear something and you're like, how do they do that? I want to figure it out. So that's just been my way of writing music, and I've always been like pretty computer proficient. Like, in the way I really started writing in high school, like 9th grade, 14-year-old. I don't know if you remember the site called like mysongbook.com.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So Blast from the Past was, so it's like where you would get all like tabs, right? And there's like at first it was just like Guitar Pro or whatever, and then like Power tab, and now you have to use like Penguin or Tux Penguin or something like that to like play those files. But anyway, I would like learn songs that way, and then I would eventually like, oh, no one's tabbed this weird AFI song yet, I'll try to tab it. And then like, oh, this is how you write songs. And then my own songs, I would just like program in like Guitar Pro at first, and then share them, and then I would then move on to like figuring out how to demo them and do it with recording software. So I don't know why my camera just shut off, but I will try to fix that.
It's because you were talking about how proficient you are with computers.
It heard me. The machine heard me, and it did not like.
That's how it goes. That's how it always happens.
Okay, I'll try to pull up a camera again then.
I'm pretty computer savvy. Shut down.
This is so embarrassing.
For those of you that are listening on audio, I'm glad we explained that.
I love that approach to songwriting. It's something that I kind of adopted I don't know, probably like 12, 13, 14 years ago, where like I write in front of a computer. That's just what I do.
Yeah.
And I kind of brought Jim in on it, and because he was kind of like,
I'm
do what?
I'm still a dinosaur when it comes to that. Like
Yeah.
I just it doesn't compute to me when I'm looking at a computer screen. I'm like, this doesn't feel artistic to me. I still like, I'll write everything down in a tiny notebook first and then put it like on my iPad so I can make it so I can see it when I'm singing or writing or something like that. But yeah. You really kind of still are dragging me into that. I want to do it. I just,
So like you doing songs that way did you kind of pull Dana? There we go.
There it is.
Dayan.
There's one.
Did you pull Dayan into that way of?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
hi.
Oh no, just get rid of the other one. Oh no,
Nope.
we're good. Okay.
We're out. Okay.
He's trying.
He's trying.
Computers, they're so
He'll
tough.
get there because he's computer savvy.
Yeah.
Did he kind of pull you into that whole thing, Dayan? Like, did he pull you into that songwriting approach, or is songwriting something that you've done for a while, and then recording, emailing files back and forth?
No, he definitely pulled me into it because it's something I've always wanted to do. I mean, of course, as a music lover, even as a teenager, I would sing along with like my favorite musicians, songs, whatnot. And I would always think like, how cool would it be to be able to make music? However, I cannot play an instrument. I mean, maybe some bass, but you know what I mean? Like, and I think what I can sort of do maybe is like hit some notes and sing and use my voice. So I got very lucky that Eric was able to kind of fill that void on the other side, like by making the music and definitely pulling me into songwriting and just like making the structure of the songs and all that stuff. So
interruption.
I was gonna do the hold up, hey, but that was better.
Nice.
There's no time like today to take care of your hygiene.
Indeed.
And one of those things that can help you, if you're a man or a woman even, Manscaped. Manscaped can help you with their lawnmower 4.0.
Yeah.
Their lawnmower 4.0 has skin-safe technology. It's a ceramic blade. It's waterproof. It's got a nice little LED light, so this way you can see underneath all those crevices.
Shave your privates in the shower in the dark. Don't actually do that.
Don't do that.
But you could.
Yeah, you could with Manscaped.
Because you have a light.
Indeed. And for guys, listen, the perfect package 4.0 is like where it's at for you guys. Because it comes with not only the lawnmower, not only the weed whacker for your ear and nose holes.
Well, we got one. So bring it up real quick. What you also get, yes, for one, you get the lawnmower 4.0, which is ceramic blades. It's not going to cut you. It's got a guard so you can, make sure that you got a trim in some spots. You got to the skin in other spots. You make sure that beanbag's shiny. We also have some...
Package that beanbag in...
underwear.
The underwear.
Yeah.
It's got the little ball pouch.
It does have the ball pouch.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great.
Separate. It's technology.
This right here
I like
is
this.
for when you are shaving your balls.
Yeah.
It's little placemats, so this way...
it's like a newspaper.
Yeah, but then you just you shave them, you crumple it up, you throw it away. No mess, no huss, no fuss.
Yeah.
Right?
It's also got some. It's got some fun, funny articles in it.
It does. It does when you read
I
it.
recommend you definitely read it, but not while you're shaving your nuts.
No. There's the ball deodorant.
Yes, I use it every day. Crop preserver.
And the crop reviver.
I don't use it every day, but I have used it plenty
of times. It is pretty fantastic. You need that midday spritz.
Yep.
Just go for it. Freshens you up right away.
Who doesn't love a little spritz on the beanbag?
Exactly. And where do I keep it all? Well, right here. The shed, baby.
You know what? The shed is a pouch for the things to clean your pouch.
Exactly.
Right?
I use it personally for my toiletries when I travel.
You do? I've seen it.
I've got multiple. I've got a few of them.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, go ahead, manscaped.com. Use the promo code BACONPOD.
You get 20% off this entire order plus free shipping. Not only can you get the Perfect Package 4.0, but you can sign up for their program where they will send you new stuff automatically.
New blades.
Every month, every 2 months, every 3 months. You decide what you need. If you need new blades every 3 months, they'll send you new blades every 3 months. If you want to check out maybe the crop mops.
I can't talk about the crop mops enough.
They're my favorite thing.
Yes.
Get those every month.
When you come and you hang out with us and we see you and stuff like that, we always have crop mops on our person. So
yeah, it's like
sure
a business
us.
card, but for Manscaped and not us.
Yes. So go ahead, manscaped.com, promo code BACONPOD, 20% off, free shipping. Call it a day. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have you always sang?
Yes, I'm gonna say I've always done it for fun. Just for fun. I'd love to do a project on my own, and luckily I'm doing it with Eric now. Yes, it's definitely something I've always liked to do. Maybe I don't even remember when I started to sing like for fun. Probably when I was like in middle school or something.
Well, peppermint tea is one of the best things, so you're on it. Hopefully.
Yeah. Although throat coat is life.
Too. I combine it.
Oh
with
yes,
tea. It's pretty great.
Oh, you mean like the spray thing?
No, the tea. They have the throat coat tea.
Medical medicinals.
They do?
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's awesome. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's called medical medicinals, and they have something called throat coat, and it is the bomb.
Yep. Very good. And mix it with a mint, because I'm with you on the mint, girl. I'm right there. But it's really good mixed together. I'm a vocal instructor as well, and I bring teas to the school. I teach at a school of rock, and I also teach like private lessons and stuff. But like any new singers that I get in, I'm like, okay, here's some teas to bring home. Start making these. Put these two together, and it's going to be great. And then do this. I wanted to ask, and it can go to both of you, because as you started working together, you have someone that's coming in that's coming from a songwriting, guitar playing, music writing background, and then you have someone else that's coming in that's more of a visual artist background that is also artistic as far as a vision of, you know, maybe what you kind of like seeing in your head of where you want to go or what you want to be. Are there elements that you've found that are, as far as elements to making art or the approach to making art, that carries through from your design background to a songwriting background? You know, I've found that there are certain things that apply in both, like open space, open air, you know, like if I'm designing something visually, the more space I can leave, the more striking the image that I'm trying to make as my focal point. If I'm writing a song and we're going into the production area and I'm listening to something, the more space, the more air I can leave, the more everything kind of matters. Have you like learned anything or found anything while working with Eric that is kind of like, as you learned it, you were like, oh, this is the same as when I'm kind of doing, it's the same idea?
Yes. Basically, let's just say that before I come up with like some sort of design or whatnot, I always sketch it. Hi, welcome back.
Eric,
this is Eric, the computer whiz.
He's back.
The computer whiz, you know.
Yes.
Proficient.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, you know, I sketch things out before I design them or whatnot. It's basically the same thing when it comes to like my turn on working on a song. So Eric does, you know, the song structure and all of that, and then I get to do the melody or think of the lyrics. I play around with just listening to a lot of different music and then coming up with melodies and on the like random moments, like on the train or walking or whatever. And I'm always just like using the voice memo thing on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
yes.
it's full of them, and it has like so many different names too. It's great.
I was gonna
We
say,
talk about that all the time.
For both of you, I want to know what your best okay, when you open your voice memos, just in the first page that you can see, what's the best name that you have? Because I know we can scroll through and we can find a million different things. Or are you just a memo one or the date?
Nope, I have a few. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Go for it.
Peach butt. Wait. Seal fat.
Nice.
Teapot sex. Couple of brewskis. I think I was watching Dahmer, the series.
Okay.
Okay.
Poo poo pee pee.
That sounds rhythmic, you know?
Yeah, that's drums. That's drums.
Yeah.
That's definitely a drum thing. Yeah.
Hamburger torpedoes, booty holes, congrats you're dead, congrats you're alive, help me Mother Teresa, fug mug. And then rest like new recording 1, new recording 2.
New recording 1. And new recording 1.
I'm gonna say in the history of Bacon Is My Podcast, we've had this conversation a number of times.
Any writers we bring this up with.
Diane, you win.
Yeah,
you've easily won.
Yours are
best
all
voice notes memo.
Yours are all
names.
over the place. Those are great
because voice memo names. I mean, we've gotten a few pretty good ones, but as far as consistency goes, she wins.
Oh yeah. What do you got, Eric? Do you have crazy voice memo names, or do you kind of like do it by date and
I don't
progression?
I don't do voice memos, but when I like start a song in Logic and save it, I always obviously have whatever working name it is. The last one I have is called that isn't a song name, is Southern Shocker, which was a new type of Mountain Dew that was only at Bojangles for a while. And nice. I tried it that day, and I was like, oh, well, that'll be the name of the song.
Nice.
By the way, Bojangles, delicious chicken.
Okay. Never had it.
Never had it? Okay, gotta have it.
Dude,
Cajun.
It's got a little bit of spice to it.
I love spice. I love Cajun.
I'm gonna say this. This might ruffle some feathers.
Ruffle away.
Bojangles is better than Bixby's.
I haven't had either.
Wait, what is Bixby's? Zaxby's?
Baxby's, that's it.
Zaxby's.
That's two. Zaxby's.
I think that's like the Samsung voice assistant or something. Bixby.
Maybe. It might be. I don't know Samsung stuff, so maybe. Zaxby's is trash. Don't let the lights fool you. It looks nice. It looks fancy. Looks new. Food's trash.
Bixby sounds like an old search engine that never made it.
There you go.
like Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves. Dog pile.
Right.
Oh man, that's awful. That's awful.
Did you search on Bixby's? That's where you find the worst Cajun chicken places.
Yeah. Zaxby's. Oh man. Yeah, I remember when I went to go visit my parents, my dad was like, "Oh, they just opened Zaxby's down the road," and we tried it, and I was like, "This sucks. This is bad." And every time I have Bojangles, never disappointed. In fact, sometimes I'll have it for breakfast. I had it for breakfast with my son in the in Charlotte Douglas.
Oh, Charlotte Douglas.
What'd you have?
Yeah.
Like a
chicken sandwich.
Chicken and waffles thing?
It's like a chicken sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Straight up a biscuit, chicken.
Biscuit.
Yeah. I like biscuits.
Cajun flip biscuit. Go to.
I like chicken and biscuit.
That's the way to go.
The blow rounds are good too.
The rounds are good.
Oh,
the fries,
yeah.
Cajun seasoning of fries. I think I bought you Bojangles seasoning one year.
Yeah, you did. You did. I put it on my eggs. I put it on everything. Yeah.
Wait, they sell just the seasoning?
Yeah. You get the
oh man, I need to. I'm Amazon. Here I come.
Yeah,
it's probably there.
Yeah,
I'm in.
It's just like the Chick-fil-A sauce. You could buy that on little squeeze bottles.
Oh yeah.
See,
I think it's overrated.
Overrated.
But
Chick-fil-A is good because they brine it in pickle juice.
Right.
Yeah. It's really
That's
easy to make your
that's
own
their
Chick-fil-A
secret
sauce
move.
too.
Yeah.
What do you use?
So it's mayonnaise, barbecue, equal parts, and then you do honey, lime, no ketchup, salt and pepper. That's basically it.
Oh, okay.
It's just mayo and barbecue sauce is like the big
I didn't
thing.
know.
Oh,
I
you
can
gotta put a
dig
little
that.
bit of mustard in it too.
See,
I was gonna say there's got to be a reason why it's yellow.
I was gonna say I would take out the mayo, put in the mustard, and add like a hot sauce.
Oh yeah.
Mayo doesn't taste like anything to me.
Speaking of mayo,
What mayo do you use? Hellman's? That might be why.
I don't use any because
Why do you
probably
use?
because of Hellman's.
Use Miracle Whip.
No, that's not mayonnaise.
Why
It's
are you saying the H?
Whip.
Whip.
That's 3.
No, Duke's only.
I don't even know what that is. They don't have that here.
No, they don't have that here.
Yeah, well, it is a Southern mayonnaise.
Okay.
Our big bowl game that we have for college bowl game at the Panthers Coliseum down here is the Duke's Mayo Bowl. They dump a thing of Duke's mayonnaise on the coach that wins, which is a great time.
Sounds terrible. His hair is probably well conditioned.
Yes, but it's got a little bit of tang in it, which I think goes a long way for the mayonnaise.
I had a friend in high school who was the singer of my band in high school before I started singing, and
shout out to Brian Speaker.
Shout out to Brian Speaker. He is now a producer, engineer, fantastic audio engineer. Does a lot of records of a lot of indie bands. He's now living in Germany, doing it out of there. But so he had beautiful, almost like below the chest, rib length blonde hair, just gorgeous, like flowing locks, right?
He really enjoyed it, yeah.
He would to keep it in good condition, he would put mayonnaise in his hair. And we'd be at his place for a rehearsal, and he would be scooping it out with his hands and just like ponytail pulling it, just to get it all over. And I just I think maybe that's why I haven't eaten mayonnaise since then. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm pulling back to my childhood trauma, I think
that would put it back.
I remember that, and I remember the smell because we rehearsed in his garage.
Oh.
And it was we every night for 4 hours we would be in this garage in the summer, and he would have mayonnaise in his hair.
Yeah,
Ew,
and that is why.
But his hair looked amazing.
I'm glad we got back to mayonnaise because it gets me back to my mayonnaise story from the beginning of the episode.
Oh,
we told my friend we'll give you $10 if you just take the whole jar of mayonnaise and smear it on your face. And he did. And you talking about Brian putting it in his hair reminded me of that smell because it was dead of sun. It was like August outside. And he put the whole thing on his face. We didn't pay him.
Because dicks.
Yeah. I don't know why.
That's a shady move.
Well, I mean, he's kind of a dick. He's like the dicks. No. He's like that dick.
Say no more.
Right. He's like that dick.
The type of people.
So he did not get paid, but he did have a full jar of mayo on his face, and I just remember it was the most god awful smell ever.
Well, I guarantee his face broke out, but Brian's hair was gorgeous.
Speaking of gorgeous,
so are you guys so we're talking about food and everything. I don't mean to interrupt you, but
no, go ahead.
Before we get away from that, I just want to know, are you guys home cook people? Are you into this? We're talking you guys are giving Eric's giving ingredients and shit here.
I enjoy cooking.
Yes.
I don't cook all the time, but I do. There's something relaxing about it to me.
What's your if you've got people coming over, right? And it's the first time they're coming over and you're going to cook something. What's your this is how I'm going to show you guys a good time?
Good question, because I've been cooking for toddlers for the last 3 years.
That is not the same thing.
It is not the same thing at
Chicken
all.
nuggets in the air fryer,
Right,
baby.
right,
That's
Nothing
life.
with dinosaur shapes.
Well, there's a recipe. So my roommate, right after college, Annie too, Annie's friends with her and her brother too,
Nice.
showed me this recipe that was, it was a chicken breast, and you like cover it in a mix of peanut butter and soy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And you like almost blacken it, like almost to a crisp. But it is so good. Like it crusts up, and it's like salty and like a little sweet. But I love
Thai food.
I love making
I love
peanut
Thai
butter sauce
food.
with soy
There's a lot of
sauce,
peanut butter sauces there. Yeah.
I'm in on that.
How about you, Dayan? You got a move? You got a kitchen move?
I would love to say I do, but I really don't. And
Are you an awesome orderer?
well, no. So so you guys know, I'm sure you guys know how expensive it is to order, especially here.
Yes.
Like, they add all these like fees that you don't, like handling fee and then delivery fee, and I'm like, what?
It's like Airbnb. It's like you order
By the way, just real quick,
$7 sandwich, and it's like
real quick. I want to
$50.
throw this out there. I want to let everybody know, including you guys. Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, they are offering a free year of free delivery for Grubhub.
What?
Yes.
What? How?
No delivery fees on Grubhub for a year if you have Amazon Prime.
Okay.
I'm going to say like roughly, I'm going to say
too.
like 85 to 90% of the world has Amazon Prime now.
Yeah.
So they're giving you the free delivery charge. That's how our burrito tacos got here today. Free delivery charge.
I am making a note of this.
Use the Google machine. Just Amazon
items.
Prime, Grubhub, and it'll pop up.
We are an educational podcast.
Yeah, this is great. Thanks, guys. I'm a frugal bitch, so I need anything.
Oh, yes.
So are we.
I am also a frugal bitch.
Yeah.
But I cook every day for myself. So my husband cooks his own stuff because he is a meat eater, but every day I eat once a day. So I make tofu in the air fryer, and then like a nice salad, and I just chop up a bunch of veggies and just like throw some balsamic vinegar or whatever dressing, and I eat that every day, and I could eat that until I die. I never
Those are
get
all
tired of it.
great ingredients. You only eat once a day, though?
Yeah, I like snack like maybe 6 times and then eat a big meal, which is a salad with the tofu.
Oh, that's different than eating once a day.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I mean, like a big meal. I eat my big meal like once a day, and then I just snack through the day. Yeah.
What's your snack? What's your snack of choice?
Let's see.
What's the snack that can get you in trouble?
Well, I mean, I love chocolate covered anything. So like maybe chocolate covered almonds. I love nuts.
Chocolate almonds are pretty great.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Like, I love nuts. Yes. I love
Almond-
all kinds.
Manscaped.com, 20% off Bacon Pod.
Oh, heck yeah.
Quick reminder that this show is brought to you by our brand new sponsor, Mythical Beards. Check them out, mythicalbeards.com. You can get stickers, you can get hoodies, you can get all that kind of stuff, but most importantly, you can get shit for your face.
Keep your beard fresh, keep it clean, keep it groomed. If it's good enough for Mick Foley, God damn it, it's good enough for us.
I'm wearing the Kraken right now.
I am actually wearing the Dracula.
Nice.
And that's why I smell like an old-time barbershop.
If you go to mythicalbeards.com and use the promo code
BACON15,
you get 15% off your entire order. The show is also brought to you by our good friends at GrillYourAssOff.com, where you can also get 15% off of your order of all spices, grilling rubs.
They're delicious freaking sauces.
Yes, delicious sauces, all that kind of stuff. Every season is grilling season if you like to cook.
Yes.
So definitely check it out. GrillYourAssOff.com. Chic-fil-et.com. Use the promo code
BACON because it'll keep grilling season all year fucking long.
15% off with the promo code. 10% off at drinkwildbills.com, where you can get all kinds of great sodas, which we've seen lots of mixers for. So keep sending them in. Hashtag drinkwildbills. Hashtag what's your bacon. Send us your beverage options
Of choice.
and also poddex.com. You can see them in another part of the show.
Yes, indeed.
But both of those, 10% off, use the promo code BACON. So
Yes.
check it out. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you got. Use them. Find them. If you can't remember what we just said, go to baconismypodcast.com. Everything's there. Check it out. Thanks for watching.
Oh, and another snack that I could never literally get tired of, popcorn. I could eat it every single fucking day.
Dude,
Yeah, popcorn.
My wife, Jen, is popcorn aficionado.
Yes.
Yes.
And we ordered, like, just recently for Christmas, the kids got her like a box of movie popcorn from the grocery store. But on the reg, she actually gets from an Amish popcorn company. She orders it online, and they come in like 2-pound bags.
Okay.
And they're small kernel, so there's virtually no kernel when they pop fully. And she's got this rubber bucket.
I have a rubber bucket for the microwave.
With a cover, and you put it in the microwave, and she puts coconut oil and the like a quarter cup of that. She'll eat that every day, literally every day.
My girlfriend's a big popcorn person as well. Like we'll definitely, we have the air popper. We have the bucket, the microwave bucket, but it doesn't.
Microwave.
We don't like it as much as it's like this rubber bucket for the microwave,
like a very squishy rubber bucket
that holds all the popcorn and oil at the bottom.
Yeah,
and then it'll steam it. It'll pop it up, and then it'll just be in the bucket. But the air popper still for me is like for us. That's
so for Christmas one year I bought Jen an air popper, and apparently I bought the wrong air popper, and it immediately caught fire.
Oh
no.
And then like I looked at the Amazon reviews, and it was like, yeah, this thing fucking catches fire. And I was like, okay, it's going back. So then I said, well, what do you want me to buy you a new one? And she was like, no, I got this thing, and it was a rubber bucket.
We almost burned the house down. We're gonna move.
She's like, this is fun.
She's traumatized.
Right.
Aww.
We've smelled the smell of a possible electrical fire a couple times. But we just keep going for it.
Yeah, hey, listen. I used to have one. It was weird. It was like this sphere thing, right? And you take the plastic cover off, and it was a metal plate, and then like these two spokes that kind of spun around.
Oh yeah.
And
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those work pretty well. Those are also like parking a fucking spaceship in your kitchen.
Also true.
Is it just for popcorn? That's all the thing.
It's all it does.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
Oh,
so I said,
and it's like it's
huge.
It's a big thing.
Insane, and there's no reason for it. And
there's a reason for it.
I know.
Well,
I know exactly what it is. Yeah, and you have to be careful with touching it on the sides.
Oh my god!
Kind of like that episode. I don't know if you guys watch Arrested Development.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
You remember the cornball machine?
Yes. Yeah. It is a lot like that. It was. There was no. Yeah. There were a lot more drawbacks than pluses on that one.
Dan, what's your popcorn cooking apparatus of choice?
Okay, so again, small apartment, can't fit any fancy schmancy popcorn machine in anywhere in my kitchen. Everything has a spot, so I just get the microwave little baggies, So
which one? Which one's your favorite?
The
people gotta know. You gotta.
Orville movie butter.
Yes, it's the one with the old man on it. Hold on.
Yeah, it's Orville Redenbacher.
Pop Smart, trash. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
Yes, so, I think that's it.
I do want to talk more about food on the other side of this, though.
Okay.
We have to pay some bills.
Oh, okay. All right.
We got to pay some bills.
On the other side of popcorn?
No. We're going to talk more food on the other side of this because this segue is amazing.
I
have to ask Eric something.
Yes, go for it.
Because he's wrong.
He's wrong.
I'm going to ask him
ahead of
and then
time.
immediately say, you're fucking wrong.
Eric, the computer
That's not
whiz.
possible.
Yeah, see, that's what I was going to say. He's a computer whiz.
But
Look,
one of the
back
ways that we pay the bills is through some of our lovely sponsors here. And one of the sponsors we like to get our guests involved with is Poddex.
Yes.
Poddex is a fun company. They sell decks of cards with questions on them. So what we like to have our guests do is pick a deck. You can pick the same deck, or you can pick different decks, whatever you want, and then pick a random question. So Poddex has these decks. The episode deck, interview deck 2, Would You Rather, What the Heck, What the Fuck, and How Dare You, which is like a popcorn box.
It is like a
Oh, look at that segue.
So, guys, pick a deck. Pick a deck, if you will.
Diane, you first.
Oh, okay. I'll do What the Fuck.
What the fuck? Which looks like old school MTV branding.
Yeah, just flip
very
upside
nice.
down.
I like that.
Sweet logo.
Yeah.
Sweet logo.
I love their packaging. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really
some of
good.
them are really
Yeah.
cool. They've updated like their OG day ones for us, so we have like their older stuff, but
Which is quite
Like a-
boring.
yeah, I mean it's different colors.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
But
Good logo. Logo pops.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Eric, what about
It's
you,
no
man?
Live Strong. It's
How
no Live
dare
Strong.
you.
But
Oh boy. Shout out to Live Strong.
Eric,
How
what do
dare
you
you.
got? Oh, how dare you? He's gonna do the how dare
how
you.
dare you?
I want to be upset.
So I will let you guys know that these cards can go from either like completely benign G rating, like, oh, that's dumb, to like, what did you just say to me?
We literally just meant via computer.
We have no idea what's going to happen. So it could be nothing. And it could be like, we don't know each other well enough for me to answer that question. So you just have to answer it either way. That's part of it.
Appreciate the warning.
Yeah. So, but there you go. And I will also let everybody within the sound of my voice know that if you go to poddex.com, you can check out these decks plus all their other decks. They're coming out with new stuff all the time. They do have an app for your phone if you don't want to handle cards. I can't shuffle. Maybe you can't shuffle either. And you just want to like go swipe left, like you're saying no to somebody that you don't want to fake act like you're interested in, or swipe right, like you want to act like you are interested in, but you're really just trying to like bang someone on a trip. So either way, you can find it at poddex.com.
Yeah.
Not somebody that you can ignore or bang on a trip. Those are two different things. Okay. But you can find some cool t-shirts that they sell that are soft style so they don't chafe your nipples, which sucks when you buy a t-shirt that is like rough, right? Nobody likes that stuff. So buy Poddex.
Mhm.
If you like anything from there, use the promo code BACON
Because everything is better with bacon.
and get 10% off your entire order.
All right, so Diane, what the fuck deck is right here. I'm gonna fan it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the finger of power. We're going to start on my left, your right. I'm going to go to my right, your left, and you're going to tell me when to stop, and that will be a random question. So we are moving now. Moving.
Stop.
Stopping right here.
Yeah.
I stopped. I got you. I got you, girl.
Stop it.
Okay. So, Diane, what is one interesting fact about your ancestors?
That's what the fuck.
It's not really a what the fuck, but like I said,
again,
it could be either way,
Yeah,
but it's a good question.
Yeah, I am really indigenous, about 60% actually. So they
From Peru,
used to,
correct?
Yes,
Yes.
from Peru. So I'm gonna say most of them were Incas, and they would sacrifice like, this is really sad actually, but it's really interesting.
Bring us all down. That's how it works.
They thought that animals that had black fur were like really special, but they would like sacrifice them for medical purposes. So if you were really sick or whatnot, they would take a black guinea pig and would like rub it all over your body and then like kill it. Yeah, it was so sad.
Oh my God.
I learned. Yeah, I know. It's so sad. Sorry to bring everybody down. But
Well,
no,
you know what? The question was supposed to be what the fuck. The answer was instead what the fuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fine.
Which also is super cool because now I have learned 2 fucked up things in our conversation. One was cereal was meant to cure masturbation,
right?
And the second is rubbing guinea pigs on all over your body before killing them will cure whatever's wrong with you.
Maybe that one would prevent masturbation.
Oh, maybe.
Right.
Maybe. Masturbating a lot? Rub a guinea pig all over you. And then slaughter it.
A black
guinea pig all over your body. Slaughter it. No more masturbation.
And eat cornflakes.
I can tell you right now, after that story, no thoughts of masturbation in my head.
More like depression now, seriously.
Right. Now I'm just kind of like that poor guinea pig. Guinea pigs are great. I own 2. Both.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no, like it's mad. Okay. Like I just wish I would have rubbed them on myself to cure whatever was wrong with it first. They died for nothing. They didn't.
Oh.
All right, you ready for
sure? Let's
for this
go.
one,
Eric.
How dare you?
Let's see where how dare you brings us. All right, my left to my right, your right to your left. I am starting the finger power right now. We are moving.
Stop.
Moving. Stopping right here. Early stopper, Eric.
Early stop.
All right. What is the most embarrassing thing, Eric, that your parents ever caught you doing?
With or without a guinea pig?
With or without a guinea pig. Or cereal.
Oh man, this is a good one. Okay, we'll stay on the subject of stay on the subject of wieners a little bit.
I was gonna say which subject we're staying on? Pets or masturbation?
No, when I was God, how old? I must have been like 4 years old or something. They didn't really catch me doing this. I came out and did this, but it is an embarrassing story that I like to bring up. But I was like 4 or 5, whatever, and I came out of taking a bath into the middle of our family room where we had some family over, and I played my wiener like a guitar. And which
so you were a performer and an entertainer from the beginning, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so I like to tell that story a lot.
It was a little burlesque.
At the time it wasn't embarrassing at all. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
very G.G. Allen of you.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
As long as you didn't throw any poop at them, then
right. Yeah, you're not G.G. Allen completely, just a little bit.
Was it a lot like
trouble?
Yeah. Was it a lot like a baritone, or was it more of like a
God.
It was a baritone at 4,
a mandolin string, if you will.
Oh man!
All right.
That fantastic.
That was
I will also say that's great that your embarrassing moment happened at 4 because some of us had it later and it lasted.
Speaking of embarrassing moments, we're going to create one for Eric right now.
Are we?
Yeah.
All right.
Eric, I heard you had a podcast once.
Oh, I did. Yes.
You did. And you talked about good eats and candy. And what was it?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
What
it's not embarrassing. He's just wrong.
Right. What's
okay.
What was your favorite candy?
Oh, my favorite candy? Circus peanuts?
Wrong.
No, great. And here's the thing with circus peanuts. You can't eat them fresh. They can't be too fresh. You got to pop the bag.
None of them are fresh.
Yeah, they haven't made circus peanuts since the 20s. Like, it's all the same ones.
It is getting a lot harder to find. To my chagrin, our grocery stores have stopped carrying them. I have to go to like a drugstore to get them. It's kind of hard, but I love
meet
them.
Someone behind a Walgreens at 4 a.m.
Well, when I was a kid, my grandpa always had them at his house, and like I fell in love with them. And yes, I just grew up liking them, and they are like still my favorite candy. I love them.
What flavor would you say a circus peanut is?
It is banana.
Is that what it is? It's banana?
I would say styrofoam.
Yeah, it's actually it's a banana flavored marshmallow thing shaped like an orange peanut. But yeah, it was like banana flavored.
So there was a meeting at some point in history. And someone came in the room and they said, "I got an idea. A banana flavored marshmallow thing shaped like a peanut, colored orange."
Way ahead of their time.
The kids will love it.
There's
you think candy corn's awesome? Circus peanuts.
There's only one thing that's just as bad, and that's candy corn.
Really?
Well,
I've grown on candy corn lately.
What's that?
I've really grown on candy corn as I got older.
You eat styrofoam.
Maybe it's because it's the only candy left that no one eats. But...
So you like styrofoam and candles. Is what you're saying. Those are your snacks.
I like it. Yeah, throw some black licorice in there, German chocolate.
Diane,
you know what? I don't want to fault the guy on what you prefer is what you prefer, man. That's great. That's great.
Wrong or not.
I'm glad that there's enough candy corn left in the world since the 1920s that you can still find it and eat it. Same thing with candy corn. I think that's collected at the end of every Halloween and then sent back to the factory, cleaned, and then put out the next Halloween.
Yeah. Thank you, Louis Black.
I don't trust candy corn. I don't trust it because it doesn't have a flavor. So once when I was like a kid, I ate a bunch of them, and I know they're made out of wax or something because I couldn't poop for like weeks.
Yeah, it's definitely a candle.
It's a candle. Yeah, like it's the drippings of a candle.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah. And not a candle that smells good.
No. It's like that.
All it does is melt and allow for a wick to be placed in it.
Yeah.
Diane, what is your favorite candy?
Anything chocolate or you know what? Candy. Okay. Chocolate aside, candy. Have you guys ever had the tamarind or the mango Mexican lollipops or candy with the chili flakes all over it?
Ooh, no, I haven't had one, but I've seen them.
I have.
Yeah.
Those are damn good.
Those slap. Oh, they're so good.
I like tamarind a lot.
Yes. So good.
Yeah.
So good.
And Eric, we're gonna ask you one more time. What is your actual favorite candy? Because your answer cannot be real.
If it is
circus peanuts till I die.
If it's circus peanuts, then cool. Where can people?
He's like, "Fuck you guys."
Totally kidding.
Do you have Eric? Do you have a PO box? If people want to send you circus peanuts,
yes, please send them to Charlotte. There's only one person here who eats them, so they'll know where it goes.
Just send them to the state; and they'll find me. No, I will. So on the topic of that, like I had a pretty unhealthy addiction to gummy bears for a very long time.
Really?
And I made the mistake of saying that in a couple of different interviews with my band. And then I started having people bring me bags of gummy bears to shows a lot, which at first was totally awesome. And then I had someone show up. I was working at a bar and I had someone show up to my bar with 3 6-pound bags of gummy bears and gave them to me. And I was like, first off, how do you know I work here? Like, second off,
that's like enough to bury you in. That's a little scary.
Yeah. I used one as a pillow for a while. Like, it was in the van, and it was like, it's not a bad. It works.
Must have been the fall.
Right. Yeah. And then we started filling Ziplocs with them and pouring like different alcohols. We did. We did like a Fireball in it once, and like we would give them away at shows and stuff like that. But it got to the point where like I couldn't eat them anymore. Where I was just like, all right, I've been cured of my gummy bear habit because too many people brought me too many. But I will say, if you are a fan and you want to bring Eric some circus peanuts, you should definitely bring them to him. You should get in touch with them. Where can they get in touch with you if they want to send you circus peanuts?
If they want to send me circus peanuts, they can get my my Gmail, circuspeanutfreak@gmail.com.
I was hoping that's what you would say.
Yes.
Actually. I really was. That was totally an underhand throw. Thank you for the swing.
Yeah, if you want to send circus peanuts, you have some you're not going to eat. They've been left around. They've been aging.
Nobody's eating them.
Let's be honest. Everyone has some they're not going to eat.
Hit us up on Instagram. I will take them. I had a circus peanut birthday cake.
What?
It wasn't made out of circus peanuts, right?
No, it was shaped like one.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say because you wanted everybody to eat.
Was
the
it
cake,
a banana?
Right?
Was it a banana flavored cake?
It wasn't. It wasn't that special, but that would have been great.
Do you enjoy bananas? Like, is a banana like a thing that?
No, not really. I do love banana popsicles. I mean, I like bananas, but it's not like a flavor I go after.
So you like banana flavored things, like
banana flavor and banana
is different than banana.
Tastes different.
Yeah,
and Inca Cola is kind of banana flavored. It's like banana bubblegum flavor.
I haven't had it, but yeah, I can imagine. I could
like a banana cream pie or like banana pudding.
Right,
that tastes a lot like
banana pudding
flavor.
Amazing,
but not
an actual banana.
Right.
Yeah. My dog loves bananas. I like bananas. I love bananas. I love to eat bananas while staring into the eyes of somebody.
Right.
I don't care who it is.
I've been a victim of that.
Yeah. I don't care who it is. I do it at work
call or
a lot.
Break it off and eat it. Yeah.
I go into work and I find out whoever's working at the desk that day, and I would just stand there like dead eye while eating a banana. Like I don't know. It makes it taste better to me.
I love bananas.
You can only eat it in big bites. So.
Yes.
No. I like to take little nibbles and just enjoy every minute.
Well, I mean, if you're eye to eye with somebody, the big bite is way more effective.
Yeah,
it's way more.
Fun fact:
my dog Bruce Wayne loves bananas.
My dogs do too. The key to a good banana and peanut butter sandwich: a little bit of honey.
Support.
I've done that before.
Are you Elvis? What's?
No, he does. No, he does banana
fried banana.
Yeah, he put bacon in it. Yeah, it was like peanut butter jelly
old school sandwich or something like that. Right?
Yeah.
But that's a fun fact. So, so guys, thank you guys so much for your time and for hanging out with us and being good sports. Even if you're wrong, it's fine.
Okay. Hey, you know what? There is no wrong. There is no wrong. There is just.
Incorrect.
What everybody chooses. There's just what everybody thinks.
Right.
There's no wrong.
Which is wrong.
There's just.
It's wrong.
You know.
I hope everybody.
Negative Nancy.
I'm not being.
Stop eating circus peanuts. I'm the only one left. I'll buy the brand out for dirt cheap, and I can just make my own.
I tell you what, no one has to stop eating them because people haven't eaten them for decades.
I do wonder who else is buying them. Like, I've never seen someone else buy them, but
I will say 1,000% the next time I see them somewhere, because I don't remember seeing them, I am buying them and sending them to you because that is just going to happen.
It's going to happen.
At some point, you're going to get a bag of circus peanuts from me. It's going to happen.
I haven't. Right. I legit have not seen them anywhere in like forever.
I haven't seen them in a long time either. Yeah.
But if I do see them, I might actively just keep an eye out on the candy aisle.
You know what? It's probably the least offensive thing with circus in the name.
Yeah, you're right.
Right? I mean, if we're really looking at it, and it's pretty offensive.
Yes. So guys, before we sign off here, can you just let everybody know where they can find and interact and listen to Tiny Ghosts?
You can listen to us, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. We have a video up. You can check out. All our songs are up there too. And if you want to talk to us about food, gnomes. You can reach us. Circus Peanuts. You can hit us up at our Instagram at TinyGhost 3S's. That's where we are active and signed into all the time.
Reside.
So we will respond there.
Awesome.
You know what? And we need to get on TikTok. So go to our TikTok, and I promise there will be another couple videos or something like that. I don't know.
Well, and find Dayan's TikTok anyway, because it's pretty great. It's pretty great.
I haven't been on.
Why are Latino dads loud on the phone? Why?
It's true. It's so true. And I don't think I don't think they realize they're doing it. They're like, oh, what? Can you hear me?
Italian moms are the same way.
Yes.
Same way.
Yeah.
They're all connected somehow.
Yeah. We're all annoyingly loud at something.
Oh yeah.
But everything in life is more fun when you make noise doing it. I will tell you that, and I will stand behind that 1,000%. The louder you are, the more fun it is. So when you listen to Tiny Ghosts, put it up loud because it's going to be more fun.
Very loud.
I agree.
Yeah.
I have plenty of other questions. We could talk about many other things.
Man,
so we might just have to have you guys on again if you guys had a good time. Thank you guys for spending your time with us.
We didn't even get to talk about how good-looking Davey Havoc is.
We didn't talk about how,
especially for his age,
how John Cena follows Eric and he can't even see him. I didn't even get to talk to Dayan about what it's like to try and think of lyrics in another language and then translate them to another language.
Right?
I would like to know all of that stuff.
You did that,
so maybe we'll do it again. Maybe we'll have another. Visit if you guys are up for it. And I
would love to come back, Eric.
Awesome.
It's up to you.
Let's do it. We have
to, but I'm back.
We'll all have bags of circus peanuts. We'll eat them together.
Well, you'll have bags of circus peanuts, and we'll have bags of candy we like.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yes.
You know what? We do a tasting show on our Patreon, patreon.com/bacon is my podcast, where we taste horrible things. So maybe we'll do a circus peanut episode.
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That would be great.
If you guys want to join us, maybe we'll send you some things. If you're game for trying some terrible things.
We just recently did some great candy canes.
Oh,
pickle, mac and cheese, brisket, and bacon flavor.
Ooh.
Pickle might
respectively.
It's not.
It was the best of the bunch.
It was the best. It was the cream of the crap.
So, but you guys are open door. You guys are welcome anytime.
Absolutely, come back. Please and hang out with us again.
Just come hang out. But always to all the listeners out there.
Well, we know that for Eric, maybe it's circus peanuts, right?
It's wrong. That's wrong.
It's wrong. But maybe it's circus peanuts. For Dana, it's art in all forms.
Popcorn.
Dana.
Popcorn. And
you said Dana.
Was that number 3?
You said Dana.
Number 3.
I did that for you.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, if you have an Android phone, when somebody types in my name, it changes it to Satan. So I'm fine.
That's amazing.
My iPad changed it to Dylan.
His iPad changed it to Dylan, but it also changed it to Dana because when I first got on today and checked out his notes before I was adding mine, I was like, that's not her name.
Yeah.
Why is that on there like that? And then I fixed it everywhere, but I didn't tell him that I fixed it.
And some of it was even copy paste and it still changed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
which is great.
Yes. Go on.
So
what are you saying?
So for Diane, it might be popcorn. For Eric, it might be circus peanuts. For us, it's clearly whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
But for everyone at home, you need to ask yourself a very important question every day. What is it that makes your life just a little bit better? What is it that makes everything you do just a little bit more tolerable? The bad things are less bad. The good things are more gooder. What is it? Is it circus peanuts? Is it whiskey? Is it music? Is it cartoons? Is it drawing? Is it video games? Is it whatever the hell it is? What is it that you can ask yourself every day? What's the question that you should ask yourself? What is the metaphor that speaks to the world?
Did you guys remember there was going to be a test?
Yeah. What's the question?
What is your...
Wait,
Diane, finish it.
Oh. What? Sorry.
What's the name of the show?
Oh.
What?
Bacon!
Yeah! What's your bacon, everybody?
Hey, you know how bacon
really
makes
bad at
everything better when you put it on it? It just does. What's that in your life? What's your bacon? Thank you guys for hanging out. Check out Tiny Ghosts. Check out the videos, check out the music, check out Amor Amor, which is now available everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And follow them, share them. Do everything you can to help spread the word so that they can go on tour and so they can come up here and they can sit in the studio with us and have a drink and we can hang out. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks you guys for hanging out. And what's your bacon?
All right.
That's the show.
Cool. Thanks, guys. That was a lot of fun.
You know, I failed all my tests. And
Now.
Too late.
Now.
It was too late.
Now.
And we're back! And we're back!
Now.
We're not.
We're back now.
We are back now.
See? I was right. You're welcome.
What?
Huh?
Stop it.
You're welcome.
Lock it up.
You lock it up.
So, that was a lot of fun.
That was. I like those guys. They were very fun.
Also, fuck circus peanuts.
Yes. Yeah. Circus peanuts are the ass.
Yeah.
I don't even have to finish that. They're just the ass.
Eric, much like records, get over yourself.
If I was in Metalocalypse right now, I would say circus peanuts are dildos.
They are dildos.
They're shaped like dildos.
Yeah. They are. They could
Little
be.
tiny
They could
dildos.
Be. Yeah. Grandpa's guitars. That's my favorite Metalocalypse turns.
Grandpa's guitars.
So, Jimmy, we had a great time with Tiny Ghosts, and go listen to them. They're great people. I really like. We didn't even get through half of our notes,
which is good. That's how.
Which is awesome. It's great.
I prefer.
We didn't touch on many of our questions. It's really cool when we get to like hit it off with people like that. Yeah. Go listen to them. Great people. Hope to have them on again. Jimmy. Yeah. Where can they find you and your stuff and your new single that's out for a couple of weeks now?
Yeah,
What You Say.
My band Craving Strange has a new single out. It's called Me What You Say. You can find it on all streaming platforms, or you can just go to cravingstrange.net and you can download it if you want. Pay whatever you want. Pay whatever you want. If you want to pay $0, pay $0. You can download it. You can get the lyrics, all that kind of fun stuff. If you want to give us something, give us something. That's awesome. It's just a better way for us to know how many people are actually checking it out. Also, share it.
It can cost one PB touch.
It can cost, well, I mean, one PP touch, depending on the touch, I can give you a lot of things.
Oh, good to know.
You never know.
You
never know. Depends on the touch. So definitely check that out. I mean, What You Say is out now. If you're a Spotify listener or an Apple listener, give us that review or share us or like us or put us on a playlist. Whatever, I don't care. Or don't. Whatever. Mm-hmm. If you don't like it, let me know you don't like it. Be like, yo, your song sucks. And I'll be like, I'm not going to answer that person. So definitely let me know. Let me know what's up. You can hit me personally, Jimmy G's Shoes on all the socials. If you want to be like, yo, your song sucks. On my personal social, I'll be like, why are you hitting me up personally? That's fucked up. You're a dick. If you like it and you're like, yo, that song's awesome, I'll be like, yo, tell us on the band page. If you want to talk to me about Bacon Is My Podcast or any of my personal life stuff, which isn't anywhere, which you can't find anywhere but on this show, hit me up.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
Me personally, I am at Me My Own Self Mike. I've got some drum videos up there.
You're a drummer now.
I'm trying to drum.
I'm
not a drummer.
Well, you play drums now.
I attempt
to
play drums.
You hit drums with sticks now.
I do. Yes. That I do. That I do. I'm consciously trying to get better at something.
Dude, that's awesome.
And other things.
That's inspiring. Now I'm like, oh, I gotta try and get better at something so that I have something to talk about.
Well, I'm not getting that much better, so
maybe I'll try and learn Spanish or something.
Oh, okay.
So that I can listen to Amor Amor.
Amor, yes. I have family things going on there. I have my band things. My band things you can find on my personal page and also on at Something Heavy Music. And that is where you can find out that we have a new single coming out on February 10th.
Yeah.
Called Circles. It's a song that is one of the first that I wrote for this project.
Dude, you've been trying to make this song finished for as long as I can remember.
It's been a while.
This song has been around in different, not even different versions, just different levels of completion.
But even different versions.
But even different versions.
I literally scrapped
Well, yeah, the verses are
most
totally
of it,
different.
and then put it back up, and then I did it again, and then I asked Jimmy. I was like, "Hey, how do I make this better?" And he gave me some pointers, and I went back to the drawing board, and I'm going to thank you for that because
I don't know if they were pointers. They were just kind of like, "Here's what I hear."
Right, and I did most of them,
which is cool.
Yeah,
I'm glad. That's awesome.
So that'll be out on February 14th. We have Learning out right now.
Yeah,
it came out in December, and
so on all your playlists right now, put "Mean What You Say" and "Learning" on them right now.
Yeah,
and grab something from Bacon's My Podcast. I mean, Bacon's My Passion, which is also on all the social streaming services. Find that. Throw something like that on there too. We should probably put out a new song.
We should do it
before we do the Dream Pop Metal song.
Yeah, we have like 10.
Yeah, there's a lot
more.
There's a lot going on.
So, without further ado, we're gonna end this.
Yeah,
because we're just chatting.
That's what happens.
That's what
at
happens
the end of the night.
Yeah.
5 whiskeys in.
So
we get Chatty Cathy.
Thank you again for joining us, and thank you again for being so amazing. Shout out to the patrons over at patreon.com/baconismypodcast. We did a tasting a few weeks back, and it was awful for us and entertaining for you. And we're going to continue to do that. And what we're going to do in February, we're going to do a watch along with Katie Stafford.
Yes, and we're also going to be doing very random on the Patreon, random discount codes for our merch. So if you are a Patreon member, just keep watching, hang out, because randomly you'll get something that's like, oh man, I can get 20% off this week. Maybe I can get 50% off this week. You never know. You can get one of these sweet new t-shirts that we're sporting if you're watching us. If you can't see us right now because you're listening, just go to baconismypodcast.com and check out the new t-shirts and all that kind of stuff. But we're going to be throwing some random discount codes out there and stuff like that too.
Yes.
So if we put a discount code on the show, if it's like 20%, you know that on Patreon it's going to be like 40. So keep an eye out, keep an ear out for all that kind of stuff. Lots of new things coming your way. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you for checking out our new second show per week where it's just me and Mike chatting it up over a couple of drinks over whatever we feel like talking about this week. Yeah. And, stay in touch. Hashtag what's your bacon? Hashtag bacon is my pod. Let us know what's up with you. Let us know what you want to see with us. Thank you. Give us those 5-star reviews. And if you feel like it, follow, share, all that kind of stuff. But
yes.
Either way,
always
thank you. And
remember to ask yourself while you're doing all those things.
Yeah.
Ask yourself one super important question.
Just one. What is it? What's
your
bacon? Tacos.
World peace?
Both.
World peace.
Tacos.